We thought we had billions of years before our sun died. We were wrong. Thousands of us answered the call, rallying to save those we can. Every one of our ships a ray of hope. Captain, it is up to you to find us a new home, so we can plant the future seeds of humankind.
Copy. Flying course now. Sector locked in.
Goodbye.
We are cleared to jump. Prepare for warp jump in 3, 2, 1.
G'day guys and girls, welcome back to Sidequest Gaming, where we take a look at both old games and new to try and uncover some of those little hidden gems you might want to give a crack and try out for yourself. Today we're taking a look at the demo for a game named Earthless. Earthless is a roguelike deck builder set in a sci-fi universe with some really cool visuals. So we're going to dive in for about 20 to 30 minutes today, and as always I'm going to give a wrap up of my thoughts, feelings and impressions of the game in the end. Let's dive in. Alright. We can pick either the Asimov, Clark or Verne class ship. Each of these has a different special ability that we can use. So this one gives us losing 3 heat and gaining 3 energy, 2 of the main resources. This one gives us 5 dagger missiles to our hand. Or we can draw 3 cards and they cost 0 energy. I'm always a big fan of drawing, so let's go the Asimov class and let's launch. Alright, starting out in Sol System, and we are assigning optimal exoplanet target. Let's go. Okay, now first up, this is the game board. I love the way they do this game board. I love the parallax of the different kind of areas that can be seen through the kind of gaps in the what would be kind of the digital tabletop. Really enjoy that that design, that graphic. I think they've done an amazing job of it. So we are, where are we? We have started. Actually, I've kind of lost our ship. That's okay. Well, we have begun. Right, we start right down here in the bottom. So our first encounter. Okay, we dive in. Here's our little ship. Here's our Asimov class. We have to get to the end point down here, and each turn we have a series of cards that we draw out of our deck that we can use each turn. Over here we have our 4 energy, and we have heat. Cards use energy to pass turn, and movement and various other actions will generate heat over time, so we have to be careful about managing both those resources. So as you can see, we can move right up here first up, but that's going to use 3 heat. And we might as well fire one of our missiles here to destroy this little the asteroid that's in our way, and we can move an additional spot, gaining all 4 heat, and we've got 3 energy left. So how about we vent some heat using this card to drop down 2. And that looks like about all we're going to achieve this turn, though there is a little enemy that's appeared up there. So let's use some energy just to get some shield and pass turn. Alright. What do we have now? Next turn, we've got a couple of missiles. We have Captain's Orders, which deals 5 damage and gains 5 shield. Draw 2 cards, discard 1 card, and shields up. Okay. How far can we shoot? We can't shoot far enough there. So let's move up a bit closer. I'm going to fire our missile here. That did not kill it. We're going to launch another missile. Not enough. And last one there with the Captain's Quarters to kill him. And we can... Do we want to draw 2 cards and... I mean, there's no real point, is there? Considering that we don't have any energy. We're going to pass turn. Vent the heat. And that's going to get us right up there to the end. We're in the exit grid. Fantastic. We got a reward card pack. We can pick a card. So we've got some attack cards or some energy. Now, Shield Blast, we can deal damage equal to our shield amount. Lose all overcharged shields. We can use a Proton Torpedo, which is indirect AoE 1, deals 4 damage. Or Navigator, which is emergency heat vent. I have no idea why I said Navigator, but we lose 2 heat and we can retain it. We definitely want that, I think. I think heat management is going to be really important for our movement around the battlefield. Okay, node-based system. Like any other roguelike that you've encountered, we can go to an encounter here or a point of interest and work our way up. I think we're going to go to the point of interest. What do we see over here? Alright. Captain, we've collected infected lusk petals during our last encounter. I'd like to request that priority be given to research these pearls for improving our combat capabilities. Captain, the research team has been waiting for an opportunity to take a closer look at the lusk's anatomy. There is a significant chance that these pearls will aid in medical advancement. Okay. And the science officer thinks that the priority should be given to medical. Interesting. So, these are our different officers. They have different effects on our ship systems, and they do give us various bonuses or advantages. If we give it to medical advancement, we will please the science officer and communication, but we will upset the gunnery and the chief officer, and navigation doesn't care. Whereas if we give it to combat, we upset our science, but navigation, gunnery, and engineering is all happy. Let's do that. Alright. We need to keep our offensive abilities at tip-top shape. You're making the right choice, Captain. Alright, we received Dagger Missile Launch. Roger, okay. Cool. These are our little our dudes down the bottom here. If we look at them, you can see that we have our different crew. They can get various upgrades. Their morale is all neutral at the moment. If we manage to push it up further or down, we will get different effects from them. Alright, where do we want to go next? Do we want to go into more encounters, or do we want to go over here and have a bit more choice for some points of interest and things like that? I think we're going to go over this left-hand lane. Encounter here. Alright, lots of dudes that we are fighting first up. Okay, what do we want to do here? They've all got a bit of shield on them, so we could target lock someone. We've got some shields. We don't really have... Alright. How far can we shoot with this? Let's go there first. Okay, draw 2 cards and discard 1. Yep. What are we going to discard? We will discard... Let's discard the target lock. Because now we've got Dagger Missile and... Yeah, we're going to be able to get rid of this guy all in one, which will be good. So what if we go... What if we go about... Let's see. If we go there... It's not quite going to reach, is it? But if I go there... We can kill that guy outright.
Enemy unit destroyed.
We can hit with our free rocket there. Let's... Ooh, this is an interesting choice, isn't it? Let's dissipate the heat and gain a shield. So we're at 9 shield. And let's pass the turn, see how that goes. Take a hit.
Shields rendered ineffective.
Okay. Where are we going to go next? We can lose. We've got a bunch of heat that we can vent. Not that useful to us right now. We're not going to be able to take out... This guy's shield's lower. So if we fire 1 missile there, second missile, we can splash him. Let's get some shields. And let's actually retreat a bit so they have to chase us and vent some heat in turn. Okay, nice. Now, what can we do here? Do we have enough to really... Whack him there. Splash him there.
Shields activated.
We can actually probably move across a tiny bit here.
Unit eliminated.
And let's just put a bit of shield on. And then turn. Okie dokie. So he's got 7 shield. We did not pull many attack cards, so that could be a problem. We did get a target lock, and we did get a draw. Alright, let's get close enough. He's got a target lock on us too. Let's draw first. Okay, another missile. That's good. Do we want the shields, or... I mean, I guess maybe we want the target lock, don't we? Let's get rid of event. Yeah, this might be the way to go. Let's apply the vulnerable. Let's blast him. Why did that not work? Oh, do I not have movement? Oh, that's the worst. Okay, so I'm going to have to play this slightly differently. Vent some heat. Move up to there. Blast. And now... Oh. Okay, that's going to kill him. Nice. Whoa, that was close. Okay. And turn. Ah, bummer. So now we just got to reach the exit with these guys on our tail. They got a lot of shield going on. In theory, I could probably... I should just splash this guy first up. Just to kind of make it a bit safer. We'll vent some heat. And we're going to run up here. And then turn. Okay, so that's where they're going to hit next. We're okay with that. We're going to vent some heat. Move all the way up here. Blast that. Draw cards. Looking for a vent, which we're not gaining. Which is disappointing, but we'll put up some shields instead. And turn. Alright. Can we make it in? Yep, we can vent. And that's going to get us all the way out. Cool. We maintain our damage between turns, but that's okay. Ooh, what did we get here? Fire and maneuver. For every 2 attack cards played in a turn, lose 1 heat. I like that. Okay, reactor overclock, gain 2 heat. All skill cards cost 0 energy. Ooh. Or we can get a railgun, which is a lot of damage, but I think we want the fire and maneuver. Let's go. Alright, where are we at here? Okay, encounter, or I think we go up here. Let's go point of interest. Let's see what we get here. Captain, the research team discovered the Lust Pearls can discharge energy into other vessels. We can manipulate the pearls to function as a new energy source. I'd like to request a priority upgrade to our engine core. It is sorely needed. Captain, if anything needs an upgrade, it's our weapons. What better way to use this than their own pearls against the Lusks? Okay, energy or weapons. Wow. Okay. Really looks like... So, weapons will give us gunnery and communications down on Chief Engineer. Whereas... the engine will make the Navigator and the Chief happy, but... Alright, looks like weapons get an upgrade. Alright, we get a proton torpedo. Nice. Okay, what's up here? A salvage site. Okay, Captain, we have located the remains of another human spacecraft. We can salvage parts to upgrade our ship and or repair our hull. Okay, so we can repair. I don't think we need to. We only took 2 damage, so let's get parts. Okay, we can make a skill card, give 5 shield to ourselves. We can make any card cost 1 less energy, minimum 0. Or we can get a proton torpedo. Or cheaper or skill card. That, like, giving +5 shield. I think we want the... Let's get the capacitors that make the cost cheaper. Because I can picture, like, almost anything that's going to be better if we manage to make it a bit cheaper on us. What did we get here? One of our guys. Yeah, cool. Okay, because our gunnery guy's happier, we got a barrage card. That's nice. Cool. Okay, so crew manifest, card recycle, manufacturing. Let's look at manufacturing for a minute. So, Artifacts, we've got these capacitors. Can we use them to upgrade anything? How do we use it? Does not look like we can use it at this stage. Make any card cost. Maybe that's something we have to use. Oh wait, here we go. Craft button, of course. Okay. Inventory updated. Okay, does that mean... Is that in our... it's in our upgrade slot now. Okay, so we select that. And now any of these cards we can make cost 1 less. Okay. What do we want to make 1 less? I'm tempted to make venting heat free. Because I feel like venting heat's something we want to do all the time. So like... I mean, having a free shot like a missile every turn would be great. But every opportunity to lose heat we want. So let's do that. Cool. Alright. Exit. Cool. We've upgraded our card and now onto... Oh, I thought we were going to get to the transmission. We did not. I skipped that path. We'll go over here. Battle it is. Volatile Reactor cores. Okay. Destroying an enemy unit will deal 2 damage to adjacent units. And there's some very hazardous materials by the look of it nearby. We have to reach the exit. Looks like our safest course is around this side, so we're going to go over here. Let's vent. Yeah, free vent. Love that. Yeah, cannot argue with it. That's going to do damage to 2 next to it, right? So we do that. Move up here. Maybe we'll get rid of that too. Battlefield analysis. We'll get rid of that. And we will get some shields and pass turn. Okay, that is a lot that's about to attack us. I do not love that. I mean, ooh. We've got 1 move. Yep, okay, so... we've got that fire maneuver done now. Let's fire that over there. It didn't kill. That's disappointing. Let's blast there. That will kill them. Nice. And we'll make 1 more move up there. Done. End turn. Didn't land on me. That's nice. What do we got here? We can free vent. Cannot argue with that. Head up here around the side. Let's go with... We've got 4 energy. So first we'll just vent so that we definitely have that. We could do an AoE. Which, I mean, I don't hate, but... 6... Because that's not going to kill outright. So I do need to actually do... If I want to get this guy, it's going to be like this. Cool animation. Enjoyed that. And then bang.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Now, I might as well keep moving up, hey? End turn. Oh, gross. Okay. Didn't expect that hit to get me. That's upsetting. Ooh, that is less than ideal. There's nothing of good there. I'm going to move back a tiny bit there. Not what I wanted, but we'll fire a missile there. And we'll go shields up, shields up. Pass turn.
Shields rendered ineffective.
Okay, now we are going to go... Draw 2. There, we finally got a heat card. That's good. Let's get rid of this one, the barrage. We'll go there. We will vent. Gonna go out here. What are we gonna do here? Do I bother? Well, I guess we want to try and kill some, so... That's not bad, and if I hit with that, I should get 2 of them. Nice! Explosion. End turn.
Destroyed.
Okay.
Enemy shields are down.
Cool. We can go here. Vent heat. And this should get us out of there. Nice. We took a little bit of a scuffing, but we're okay. We've got some resources, a card pack, and an artifact. Let's open our artifact. Auxiliary shield generator. So that's the one that gives us extra shield from a card. And what do we got here? Serrated rounds. Every time you deal damage to a target, deal 2 more. Deal 5 damage, gain 5 shield. Captain's okay, that's not bad. Another vent. Oh. I mean, serrated rounds is pretty good, right? I kind of want the navigator, but we'll go that one. Cool. Continue, and let's make sure we put that upgrade in. Let's go to our cards. I thought I got an artifact there, did I not? Yeah, I did. Cool. What do we want to give to... If we can I put that on the... Damn, I wanted to put that on the vent, so I both vented heat and gained the shield, but I can't put it on the one that I made cheaper, but I can put it on this vent, which is great, because that now gives me a shield too. Nothing to craft. Let's... Whoop, did not... continue. Now we can go... Let's check out a transmission. We haven't seen one of those yet. Let's go over here. Captain, we are receiving data from the other colony ships that will allow us to improve the function of our crew. The signal bandwidth is weak and limits our data throughout, however. We were only able to receive enough data to upgrade one of our officers. Okay, upgrade crew skills. So, the start of the encounter, gain emergency heat vent with purge. I like that. When you exhaust, you gain 4 shield. Every 2 attack cards played, gain 5 shield. Every time you lose hull, repair 1. If you're at max heat, deal an additional 2 damage. I think we want this one. I'm going all vent. Let's do that. Upgrade obtained. Nice. Alright. All these wind up basically the same with the salvage sides. This one looks prettier. I'm going this way. Okay. Ooh, he's a big boy with electronic... What are these? Electronic warfare and volatile reactor cores. 2 big boys. This looks like it is going to be a problematic battle. Okay. First step. I mean, we can hit him. Can we hit him from here? Not quite. How far does that go? So we've got three distance grid there. So if I go here,
Moving.
I should be... No, I can't connect. That's diabolical. But I can hit him with this. So let's do this. Why can I not target lock him? Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, let's vent first. I'm gonna go over here. Target lock him. Can I not target lock him? Oh, he's actually up further than what I realized. Right, so he's actually all the way up here. That's why I'm not. Okay. Just the graphic looked like it was in a different spot to me. I see what's going on. Lose some more heat. We will... If I go 1, will that be close enough to... It is not... Oh, I really don't want to go in there. Let's do that. Phew, I'm not loving this. Okay, we're going to go a barrage. We're going to go proton torpedo, and I'm going to hit him with 2 proton torpedoes. Or at least I should, yep. Okay. That's at least done something. Pass turn. That doesn't look good, whatever he's doing there. Okay. He's now all on fire. I upset him. Every time you deal damage, you deal 2 more. I definitely am going to want that. So let's do that. Let's do captain's orders on him.
Shields activated.
That nearly... That's... If I do 2 more damage when I do it, that actually should get him, right? So if I can go here... Rad. That's 1 down. Okay, before he even got a chance to really attack me. That is fantastic. Oh, there's little... Oh, gross. They spawn little boys. Okay. Looks like I have to go through... Yep, that's okay. Vents. So these guys... I think he's just going to keep spawning little boys that are going to upset me. Let's draw 2. Let's drop out that one. Okay, should be able to do that, which is not bad actually. And if I go vents, sorry, barrage. Yeah, don't hate that. I'm liking this AoE one. That's going quite well. Nice. And let's vent the heat just so that we got some extra, and we'll pass the turn. Okay, where are we at here? Will we be able to finish this guy off, you reckon? I think we can. If we get the big boy first, we can worry about the little guys after. So we're going to fly in there. We're going to captain's orders this guy. And then we've got 1 more. That'll get him and him. Nice. And then heat level's critical, but we can shield up, which should get us through this next round. Oof. Still took a bit of a beating there, scuffing, but this will do it. Victory is ours. Okay, artifact. Nice. Make an equipment card last longer. And what's this? Every time you gain shield, draw 1. Oh, that's good. All missile launch cards have an additional range. Every time you deal damage to a target, deal 2 more. The serrated rounds is really good. Getting shield equaling draw is good as well, but I think we'll go another serrated. I really like that, because if we got 2 of those off, that would be pretty powerful. We got an upgrade, so equipment card lasts +1 turn. What is an equipment card? Oh. Do these only last 1 turn? That's disappointing if they do. I thought they lasted more. I'll put it on there and just see what happens. Alright, let's go back. Where are we at? We can go to a salvage site. We'll go to this one here. Why not? What are we going to get? We can either get... It'll be repair hull or salvage for parts. I actually think we got to repair... Oh, 6... Nah, let's get parts. I'm greedy. Okay. Captain's orders, a railgun, or warhead army. Add a nuke. Definitely adding a nuke. Done. Okay. Battle it is. Let's go. What are we facing? Okay. He's a big boy. Very big boy. Let's get... Looks like we got to get these little turrets down, right? So let's get right up in there. Let's go serrated rounds, because we want those in action. Let's lose some heat. Let's, I guess, get up a bit closer. Battlefield analysis. Oh, that's disappointing. That's not what we needed. Let's use our class ability. Cool. Okay. Another serrated rounds. That's great. Can lose more heat. Captain's orders to get rid of that. Fantastic. So we can do damage to the main thing. Let's get rid of this turret first too. Let's apply vulnerable to this. And let's go shields up and pass. Yeah, that was a good move. Proton torpedo. Lose heat for... okay, attack card played twice. Yeah. Is that going to hit me? No. I mean, I could get all those. That would be pretty good. But I feel like I just want to do it there, right? 4, 8. Or will that do more? Let's just go like that. Because if we could just whittle down this main one, then... Okay. That's not bad. We got half his health in a turn. We're going to cop it a bit. Okay. Barrage. Fire maneuver we don't really care about. We're going to go with that. Ooh. Did I just kill him? No. Not overly sure what I just did. Let's go... Let's get rid of that cannon that's doing damage to me and get some shield up. Pass turn. Oh. They just absolutely swarmed me in a horrible way. Okay. What do we got here? Let's make him vulnerable. I mean, do I just hit with... Yeah, I guess I do that. This is bad. I'm in a non-ideal location. Get him down to 1. How much? And then I could... Yeah, I've got enough heat to get out of there. So I can move him over to here.
We're clear of the contaminated zone.
Pass down. Okay, and then this should wipe him out. Hell yeah. Big boys down. I guess.
Captain, on behalf of all humankind,
Victory's out.
we thank you for successfully finding a potential new home. But your mission has only just begun. Do your best to lead the settlement of your crew and passengers, but know that your services may be called upon again in the future. Soft landings, Captain.
Victory! And so we have passed the demo. Obviously, my assumption would be that the main game goes much longer than that. I would hope, I would assume. But what do I think of Earthless? I really enjoy the graphics and the kind of tactical combat I find quite satisfying. It is a deck builder, so that may or may not be up your cup of tea or up your alley, but I find that the balance between the crew upgrades, the card upgrades, and the kind of ship upgrades in terms of artifacts quite satisfying. Those builds that could come together were quite cool. And you could very much see that you could go down pathways where you really lean into like just maxing out shield, or really lean into missiles, or really lean into just managing the heat and being really mobile like I was kind of doing in that playthrough. So there's definitely quite a bit of variety that you can see in the way that this game could come together. I found it really enjoyable. So for a roguelike, it kind of almost has a bit of an FTL-like vibe, but obviously not as open in scope and not as rich in its story, but definitely some cool mechanics and things that they're playing around with in this game. So this has been Earthless, and this is Sidequest Gaming. Thank you so much for spending the time for me. The link to the demo will be below. As always, have an amazing day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.